How we going? So, to put it simply, to sum up who I am, I'm the guy with the smoky Sora. Now, I bought this Sora a few weeks back in a non-running condition, willing to take the risk that there could be more issues, and obviously there is more issues than what I had previously thought. So, buying the car and running, the guy had said that he discovered that it could have been a starter motor causing it, and we checked and obviously he was right. We'd hear the starter motor relay go off, but obviously the starter motor would not engage. Pulled the starter motor out, it was saturated in oil, so obviously that's what fried it. Fixed the starter motor up, and we were preparing for All Asia Day. Now, as I can't legally drive this, as I'm on my P2 provisional license in Australia, I can't legally drive a twin turbo 1JZ. And so my best bet was to take it to All Asia Day and test drive it out there. And that was what my only intention of being there was for. Like, it was great to see other people out there, and I really enjoyed being on the track, and now I'm really craving to go back on the track. But obviously, there's the only place I could diagnose my car is on a track, and then in a safe environment, which is also sort of on a track. We'd figured out midday that it was running too thick of an oil, as the owner had messaged me on Gumtree, as that's the only way I can keep in contact with him, that it was running 30/70 oil, which is either you can compare that to diff oil ratio, or you can compare that to transmission oil ratio. Either way, it's way too thick, as 1Js are supposed to be having between 1030 and 1050 at the max. So yeah, a bit of a yikes. But what can you do as you're buying a car which is not running, and it's at a sort of a decent price? You can expect there to be issues. You buy what you pay for what you get, obviously. So we discovered when we were servicing it in the where we're all parking, servicing it, had found that there was oil under the spark plugs, so that's a clear sign that the rocker cover gasket has gone, and the leads for the spark had been damaged. So it is a 28-year-old vehicle, and it's plastic, so it's unsurprising that it's damaged. And I conveniently have my replacement literally right behind this camera. So other than that, we couldn't stop the smoke from happening. The smoke was being caused by oil being in the in the intercooler system, along with in the blow-by and the whole exhaust. So it was trying to burn it off, obviously. What I had thought originally when I found out that it was running 30/70 is the guy was either trying to hide rod knock, or he'd spun a bearing and he was also trying to hide that too. Turns out when we put the 1050 in, which I bought just I didn't want to go too thin just in case. After putting the 1050 in, it seemed to be fine, and it was just smoking because of too much oil. So looking ahead, I have to get a catch can. I'm looking at one currently. I'm definitely going to do my valve stem seals, as it may not be an issue, but it would be a good idea to do them anyway, just to eliminate that as a possible factor. As most people thought it was valve stem, but valve stem only happens when the car is cold, and it would go. And a lot of people could have thought turbo seals as well, but turbo seals would blow a bluish grey smoke, and it obviously wasn't doing that. And it wasn't happening while boosting, and it wasn't really happening on diesel. The only time it was happening is when the car was coasting with no throttle in it at all, and that's why I got kicked off the track, because I was coasting past the guy and he's just like, get off. Anyway, what can you do? We did number 1 and number 8 of the day, which was still a good run. There's a video of me from another bloke's YouTube channel of me smoking all over the place, which I think was quite funny to see a lot of people reacting. I saw Zach Baldy, sorry, who is right next to me, and he was laughing at the fact that I had smoke coming out of my rear as well. But what can I say, man? I was trying to diagnose my car, and this is the best place to do it. So I know what's wrong with it now, and that's what I need to fix. I need to do a comp test. I need to replace my rocker cover gasket. I need to clean my intercooler system, and basically what I can properly do is probably just take the exhaust off, run some fuel through it, and light it on fire. Just burn everything off that's inside and give it a good clean. If not that, get a Karcher, but I don't want to contaminate the environment around me. So yeah, that was what the issue was with at Lakeside, for all of you who are wondering. The car is still in good nick, as far as I'm aware. I'm scared to comp test it because I don't want to find out how bad of a condition it is by running that thick of an oil. But at the same time, it is necessary, and I got 2 years before I can legally drive it. So I got 2 years to rebuild this car, and that voice crack was amazing, by the way, and I'm going to completely keep that in the video. So yeah, anyway, I hope that helps you, or helps anyone who is curious. The car is still great, like it still felt so good to take it on the track and actually learn the vehicle, and it really held good on the corners of these eBay coilovers that it had, which is Tyne Street coilovers, by the way. We had some genuine rays holding it up with 90% tread, 35 on the front and 30 on the rear, and that's pressure wise. And yeah, it was super grippy on the corners, which is what I really enjoyed. Like, I really enjoyed hugging those corners. And I got a lot of videos that my mate Jacob filmed with his GoPro, as I hadn't set mine up because I was just rushing the entire day. But it was good to take it out there and figure out what was wrong. I now have to do a list of everything that's wrong with the car, and hopefully it should be sweet in 2 years' time. But I do intend on taking it to another track day. Hopefully I'll be less smoky next time, and I'll be less of a laughing stock, as they say. But it's good to learn your vehicle. And I'm still happy, super happy the way that it was performing, even with its little issues on decel, or not really decel, just coast. Like, it was just coasting and it was just smoking a road, but that's okay. After we had replaced the sparks, all I could smell was old burning oil coming out from the exhaust, and that was not due to oil being on the pistons, because we checked. What we'd done is we obviously turned it over to see if any oil would splatter up, and there was no oil, so we're in the clear there. But yeah, obviously there was a big smell of old burning oil, so it's not the best. I think there's still definitely a lot of oil sitting in that blow-by, and we should clean that all out, and hopefully it will be sweet. So yeah, anyway, I am also HT photography, and I didn't take many event photos there, as I was obviously driving. And I'll hopefully put up more videos of the project cars, sorry. I have also got a 2J Sora to show off. And I'll also hopefully put up some photo editing, like how I do my editing. But that's all to the future, and what I'm really deciding on what I want to do with this channel. So yeah, anyway, I'm the Smoky Sora, and I am signing out for this little, I don't know how long this has been, but a little video. So anyway, I'll put the videos up and show some photos off that have come from the event, and I'll add them into the video. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy, and if you enjoyed watching these videos, obviously like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I'm happy to hear your feedback. I don't really care if it's negative. Negative feedback is just, yeah, I mean, what can you do? There's always negativity out there. So leave a comment, and I'll hopefully see you around. So see ya.
Oh, she didn't.
I think you kicked out.
Oh, like the fucking proton. Challenge on her.
Alright, take it. I guess you get left and just park up somewhere.
See if we can find Renee.
Oh, there's another. There's the other Sora.
What? Ow!
Oh, Audrey's.
No,
Aubrey's here.
Look here, look.
Oh,
Side exit.
that's not even the one I saw this morning.
Side exit.
Got no plates. Yeah, that's Hayden.
Oh, that's Jeremy! Oh man, nice. Stick to the right, they say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get some rollers.
Damn, that blue mix though.
It does good. It does good for $700.
It's expensive blue mix.
83, 93 here in the mirror.
64.
Fuck, that would have felt fast as shit.
Yeah, I was just gunning it.
You did 8-pound boost.
You gonna race the Duke?
Oh no.
No, the Duke's winning! No! No!
Come on, dude.
No! No! The goddamn Duke! They're quicker than they seem!
Who said 1Js were fast?
One Saw is like Duke, more like winner.
Catch me behind a Duke.
Swap the Sora for a Duke. It's probably the fucking turn, like the turn fucking Nismo.
Oh, the AFRs don't exist now.
You don't need AFRs. You don't need them.
Kinda do.
Nah, should be right. We're running on hopes and dreams. That's all we need.
Running on fumes. Yeah, it is running a bit rich.
Huh?
It's running a little bit rich when you're on power, but that's better than running clean. Oh, now it's running clean.
Oh shit.
Look, it's so temperamental, man.
It's like, what do I want to be?
Fuck, it went up to 16.8%.
Chuck it into second gear and want to keep it alive.
I don't really want to push it today. I want to align the vehicle.
This Duke's gonna chop 32.
Oh, oh shit.
Oh, we got no one behind us. Fucking aliens.
That Duke's insane.
That's skid line photography.
Yeah. Well, he's got a skin on.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I want to see this Duke in 32 race.
Right, we're caught up to everyone.
Yeah.
Because everyone slows the fuck down.
I'm smoking a little bit.
Because it's roll racing.
Yeah, Zevo's waiting to race someone.
Oh, they want look.
We're gonna get chopped by a fucking.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
surrender early.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, there's sound coming from that thing.
You're gonna get pulled off.
Yeah.